Wow.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're First City Views. I am Tracy.
I'm Kelly.
And today we're watching Hacksaw Ridge. Now, I know basically nothing about this movie. I believe it has Andrew Garfield, one of the Spider-Man guys, which I haven't seen any of those Spider-Man movies, so...
Oh.
Yeah, this is actually...
How old is this movie?
It came out a couple of years ago, maybe 2016, 2017, something like that.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I know it's a World War II movie.
Okay.
I believe it's about a medic. Like, it has something to do with a medic in World War II. I think it's based on a true story, either loosely based or heavily based on a true story. So I think we're just going to jump right into it because we don't have a lot to say. So hopefully you guys all enjoy it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, especially for a movie like this, leave a bunch of comments because we don't know anything about the history of this movie or if it's true or not. So we'd like as much of your input as we can possibly get. So without further ado, here is Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh yeah, wasn't that the medic sign, right?
The little cross,
The true story.
We'll rely on you guys to tell us how true the story is, because I have no idea. Getting right into it.
Yeah.
Looks like this is in the Pacific, which I didn't know that. I thought it was against the Germans.
Brutal.
Can you imagine burning to death?
No.
He will not grow tired or weary. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. They will soar on wings like eagles.
We're gonna get you out of here!
I like that shot of POV of him in the stretcher, or on the stretcher there.
Race you to the top.
Colors are super vibrant in this.
Yeah, they are. It's
Most of the time when you
beautiful.
see a World War II movie like this, it's all washed out.
That's
like
a good point.
They try to make it look like old school footage, you know?
But this is beautiful.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Those kids, crazy as their old man.
They dug up the corner of Jackson and Maine.
Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Boys,
Or Elrond.
it's like I died with you.
Different kind of parenting back then.
Yeah. Just punching each other. Gosh.
And then these kids still turned out better than
Right. Yeah.
kids with helicopter parents.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Al, you hear me?
Tom, stop. What's that gonna teach the boy? He's violent enough already.
I could have killed him.
Yes, you could have. Murder, it's the worst sin of all.
Why does he hate us so much?
He hates himself. I wish you knew him like I did before the war.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
bet he's a vet.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, absolutely. And just, they didn't get therapy and didn't know PTSD and...
Must have fought in World War I.
Yeah.
That kid was a good, young Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Just talk.
Ugh.
Oof. Oh, he's gonna give him a tourniquet.
Bumpy truck
Right,
with
that's
a
gotta be terrible.
blood spurting leg wound. Is that his brother or is that just a different guy?
Nice work. You might have saved this boy's life.
One calm doctor.
Yeah.
It's no joke. Sever that artery. That's how Hoobler died in Band of Brothers. Remember he shoots himself with the Luger? That's why he wants to become a medic.
For the hot nurses.
Yeah.
Army physicals that way. This is for giving blood.
Who is that actress?
She looks familiar, but
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm just here to take blood.
I'll give you mine.
Okay. Go to that room over there and wait with the others.
Nurse over at the hospital, her name's Dorothy Schutte. I'm gonna marry her.
Goodness, does she know that?
Well, not yet. She's about to.
Come give your brother a big hug.
Those guys do look like brothers,
Yeah, they
and
could
he
be
really
brothers.
looks like the
little boy.
The left brother looks a lot like the other brother, the young actor. Yeah. Oh, now he has his in. She likes birds. I found a feather. Does that actually work? That's in the Hunger Games too.
I don't know.
I don't think there's birds that.
At least not in Catch Can.
Maybe it's a southern thing. Back when you had to go to a public makeout arena.
I think you need to practice your boy-girl dating talk at home before you come out.
They're just beautiful.
I think that's what you said to me the first time we met.
After you drew blood from me.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad's not going to be happy.
No.
There's a war, and they need men. And working in a paper mill ain't gonna save this country.
Reminds me of how Artie Gittens looked in his uniform when we went to France. I'm just saying how snappy Artie looked in his uniform.
He's awesome too in this movie.
I just hope that when our Hal gets shot, it's through the front of his jacket. Artie got hit in the back. It blew most of his guts and intestines out his front, awful everywhere. It was lucky he was dead, so he never knew how awful his uniform looked.
Jeez.
Get out of my sight.
Jeez. Wow, that's a tough scene.
You would have dressed like that.
I'd still dress like that.
Yeah. That was kind of Spider-Man-y pose there.
But it's gonna cost you. You ain't gonna slap me, are you? I'll fall off. I'm gonna take you with me.
Wonder who did the score in this movie. Hans Zimmer, I'm gonna guess.
Me too.
As soon as you get your first leave, but I still don't like you at this moment.
Yeah, some great performances so far.
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving, that's his name. I kept thinking Vigil Morgenstein.
I don't want to have to visit my sons here.
Daddy, I signed up already.
You know, and soldiers who live, they live because they can do that. You can't. You gotta sit and think and pray about everything.
But you figure this war is just going to fit in with you? Your ideas? And if by some, I don't know, miracle chance you survive, you won't be giving no thanks to God.
God, he's brilliant in this. Excellent southern accent.
Come on, dear. It's just a bone.
Is it your deformity every time? The testicles there belong to a man calling himself Hollywood.
Yeah, well, they look like they belong to a smaller guy.
Paul Kaczynski, nice to meet you.
Hey, Bean Paul.
Guy looks native.
Desmond Doff.
Stand there naked.
Vince Vaughn.
No idea he was in this movie.
Andy Walker.
How long have you been dead, son?
Sir? I am not sir. I am Sergeant Hal or Sarge.
The name is Ghoul, you say?
Walker. Sergeant.
Ghoul.
It is.
The name is Ghoul, you say.
Oh no.
Does he still have the knife in his foot?
Yeah.
There's something off in your presentation, Private.
I have a knife in my foot, Sergeant.
You look part Indian. To what tribe do you
That's what I
belong?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks native.
No, I'm Polish.
Wrong.
I don't.
What is your animal spirit? Then I shall henceforth call you Chief, as a sign of great respect to your people.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Jeez. I
Name
was
it.
gonna say he's gonna get in trouble for laughing.
I have seen stalks of corn with better physiques. Makes me want to pull an arrow. Private. Corporal, Sergeant, make sure you keep this man away from strong winds. Yes, Sergeant. Private idiot.
Yes, Sergeant.
Raise your
Private idiot.
higher. It's private parts.
Private parts.
Private exhibitionist. Have you ever roped a goat, Hollywood?
No, Sarge.
Have you ever looked into a goat's eyes?
No, sir.
Good, that would be unnatural.
See, me and you would get in trouble a bunch for
Right.
laughing. One thing I know from watching war movies, you never laugh at the drill sergeant.
Oh, yeah.
Problem, Private Cornstalk. Is there not one in your size? Or is it the color that is the issue?
No, sorry. I can't touch a gun.
As long as you're in this company, under my command, you will obey my orders, period.
You know what that is?
It just seems kind of small. It's half the Bible for half the man.
For Pete's sake, Smitty, give him back his Bible.
I remember speaking to you.
This is his Iceman.
Say, always got to be a bully, right?
Whoa! Tell you what, I'm gonna give you a free shot. Right there. No?
Think he's gonna do it?
No.
Please give it back, Smitty.
This is Satan himself we're fighting. Surely, as a good Christian, you can see that.
I can see that, sir, and that is why I joined up. But I'm sorry, I will not bear arms.
His religious views are certainly unique, but they do not constitute grounds for Section 8 discharge.
I was gonna say, I would think you would just get kicked out right away.
I want him gone.
Like, I don't think you decided you want to be a medic. I think they decided who the medics were, and it wasn't always because they were good at being a medic. They just like, hey, you're a medic now. Well, they didn't even use soap.
Can you identify the men that beat you? You bruised half your body sleeping.
I sleep pretty hard. I put in for this furlough 3 weeks ago. I'm getting married this afternoon.
It says you're not rifle qualified, and you will spend the duration of the war in a military prison.
This is brutal if it's true.
All right.
It's crazy. He literally couldn't go to his own wedding.
Yeah.
How much longer would you like to wait, Dorothy?
I think it's been long enough.
It's not like he can just text her.
Right.
And just like any man, I wrestle with my conscience, but what do you do when everything you value in this world is under attack?
I don't know, sir. I ain't got answers to questions that big, but I also feel like my values are under attack.
If I can't convince you, maybe she can.
They wouldn't let me call you.
I knew it wasn't your making. I don't know what he's gonna do. He loses no matter what.
We want him to plead guilty, but then he'll get a dishonorable discharge.
He's got the old school World War I uniform.
If you would kindly tell him Corporal Thomas Doss would appreciate a brief word.
He's in a very important meeting.
You must know him.
I fought with him in France at Belleau Wood. He was my captain.
This is a hearing into the matter of Private Desmond Doss. The charge is disobeying a series of direct orders from his commanding officer. How says the defendant?
Private Doss wishes to enter a not guilty plea.
Private Doss waves his morality at us like it's some kind of badge of honor. Do you deny disobeying Colonel Sangston's direct orders?
No, sir, I don't.
Why is it so important to you, given your refusal to even touch a weapon, to serve in a combat unit?
Because when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, I took it personal. There were 2 men in my hometown, declared 4F unfit. They killed themselves because they couldn't serve. I got the energy and the passion to serve as a medic. With the world so set on tearing itself apart, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to me to want to put a little bit of it back together.
What the hell is going on out there? Let him go. You must go.
Must be tough for him, too, because he didn't even want him to go.
The defendant's rights as a conscientious objector are protected by an act of Congress, and he cannot be compelled to waive those rights. Private Doss, you are free to run into the hellfire of battle without a single weapon to protect yourself.
Right. Jeez.
You may resume your duties and begin training as a combat medic.
Oh, right into it. Okinawa, huh? I didn't even know that you were allowed to volunteer to be a medic. They just kind of like picked and choose to.
But I mean, I guess if you had the training or.
And he does have some background in it, yeah. And that's basically going. There's that scene in Band of Brothers where Doc and the other medic are talking, and the guy's complaining like, "They just made me a medic. Like, I don't want to be a medic." Like,
what's left of him?
They're like all clean, look at their uniforms.
That's got to be disheartening, man.
God.
I guess we're gonna be working together. We climbed up 6 times. 6 times they threw us off. Lose all your Red Cross markings.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've heard that the Japanese ignored the Geneva Convention, and the Germans, for that matter, too, also shot medics.
Put them up for us.
Imagine having to climb up a huge rope ladder before you go into battle. God, that'd be scary.
Yeah, right. That's.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
Was the rope ladder just like soaked in blood or something?
Yes, I was saying, yeah.
That's crazy to be so loyal to your religious convictions. Like, wouldn't you want a weapon so badly at this point? How could you not want to be armed right here? Like, that would, he's one brave dude.
I guess they need medics on the field too, but like back at the hospital, if he's not going to carry a weapon, it'd be like, okay, well, you don't get to see the front lines then.
Yeah.
It's like you said, you're no good to us dead.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just hamburger. I mean, no war is a picnic, but if I had to choose, I would definitely pick to fight the Germans rather than in the Pacific. Like, this war was... Ooh. Front line completely taken out right away. Ooh. Whole bottom of his body taken off. This movie doesn't sugarcoat it.
Put your hand on there, Jack.
That's wild if that actually happened. This guy like his rosary in his mouth. Ooh, brutal. That guy was a main character too.
That fire is crazy.
You wouldn't want to be one of those flamethrower guys either. It's like you got
oh yeah, you probably
huge
get burnt
tank
to
of
shit
gas on your
too.
back.
Yeah.
Was that him? Oh jeez. Saved his life. His legs go flying right at the screen. Oh man.
Come on. I got you, Ralph. I got you.
He's not gonna last a day.
Please, Doss, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me. God, please don't leave me. I've got kids. Please don't leave me.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Oh jeez.
Hang on, kid.
Casually just get that out of there.
Priority. You ever heard of triage? He'll be dead before we get him down. You don't know that. I got you, Frank. Right here.
And this dude who was like his
bully,
main adversary is Rambo basically.
Everything you got.
How could you just push forward? How could you do that?
All right.
And again, these guys are all in their 20s.
Right. Or not younger.
They're so close too. They got their bayonets fixed. Be so crazy to take over for a machine gun where the guy just got killed.
Right, just to pull down, pull back
that's you now.
Body like that.
Yeah. He's gone. Oh, he's there, right there. Right there. don't see how you could have the balls to just run in like that. Like these people were braver than I can even imagine. He like threw his gun at him. Ugh.
Oh, it's just hand-to-hand combat. Jeez.
That's a crazy shot right there. I'm all clashing in the middle. Ooh. Jeez. That's wild. Oh, he's still alive, huh?
Also known as? Cool. Cool. You're okay. You're okay.
Wow.
Good job, man. Good work.
Where the hell you going, Doc?
Still more wounded out there, Sergeant.
I'll go with him. Be smart. Keep your ears down. All right, let's find a spot.
My, how things have changed between those two.
This Ned's gonna need some plasma.
You got it. Leave him with us.
Okay. You're okay, Ned. They got you.
I always wonder what plasma is. Like, I know they give it to people that are bleeding out. It must just be like a blood substitute or something. You can, because I know it's clear. Tell us in the comments.
You know you're fighting out of your weight class with her, don't you? She'd be much happier with a man like me anyway.
Yeah, until she got to know you.
I'm an asshole sometimes.
Sometimes?
It's a fun little arc between these two.
I'll take first watch. And you get some shut-eye.
I mean, what's he gonna do when he's on watch? Shout at him?
Hell of a dream. Any sane man to be screaming for a weapon.
Well, I never claimed to be sane. My daddy's a drunk. And he fought it for years, but it kind of got a hold of him hard and made him mean.
I learned how to hate quick. Learned how to judge people quicker, and I got you very wrong.
My daddy used to beat me and my brother just because the sun rose and then whip us just because it set. I could take that. But when he would do it to our mama...
Get away from me, woman! That's enough! No more! No! Do you hear me? Pull that damn trigger! Stop it! Stop!
So that's when I made my promise to God. I ain't never gonna touch a gun again.
Well, I ain't giving you mine because you're crazy.
Got a bad feeling that that dude's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. That's literally like 2,000 men right there. That's crazy. Yeah. That would be the worst job, to be a flamethrower guy.
Get out of here, kid!
That guy was one of the medics too, right?
Give it to him! Over there! We gotta move right now. Come on, come on!
That's quick thinking.
Yeah.
Like plasma gets broken and he just immediately picks him up. Like, let's get out of here. Ugh. It's freaking crazy. There's so many of them. Crazy.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Let's go help the pain. Yeah, help me get him down! Help me get him down! Yeah. Come on, let's move! Come on! Can't help him, buddy. He's gone. No. Come on! We gotta get out of here!
So this is the 7th time they got pushed back down?
Oh, yeah.
Because they said it was 6 times.
is Desmond. We gonna fix you up. You just gotta keep breathing, okay?
Is this true? Like, did he really go back?
Nobody's down there.
Oh, and he did it. He did it wrong the way that he wasn't supposed to, but
Yeah.
it ended up. They don't even see it. Oh my god.
I got you. I got you. You're okay. You're okay. Another one.
Dude. This dude's a superhero. It's at least 3 now.
Help me.
Take a breath. Yeah. Not a bad idea. That's so scary.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Wow. Even took the time to save one of them.
I
I can't see.
Be quiet. Just be. There you go. Try now. Try now. I thought I was blind.
So was that 5 now?
That I know of.
You ready to get out of here? I sure am.
Ugh. I don't think I could just lower the amount of men down that he's done, let alone run around and find them and hide from being shot. Wow. This is what, like 8 or 9 now? Is that even the Japanese guy?
Yeah.
Get in here.
Oh yeah, he was shot. That's right. Oh, both of them are still alive. Jeez.
You're nothing if not full of surprises. It looks much worse than it is.
He got shot like Steve Buscemi in Fargo, which we just watched.
You okay here for a while?
It's good to see you, kid.
That guy with his legs missing was like the first guy at the very beginning of the battle that they told him to leave. Jeez. Crazed. Imagine trying to battle a sniper when you've already been shot multiple times. Ooh, got him.
Ready? Yeah.
Wonder if that's a thing they taught him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Arms up.
You gotta be kidding me, Corn.
Barely any cover, trying to lower a guy down on a rope. Oh, that hurt so bad.
Oof.
So you got one more person with him?
Does he?
Kidding. Oh, and he got that guy's body.
Oh.
Desmond.
Look at that. Just covered with blood.
All I saw was a skinny kid. I didn't know who you were. You've done more than any other man could have done in the service of his country. And I've never been more wrong about someone in my life. We have to go back up tomorrow.
And what you did on that ridge is nothing short of a miracle. And they want a piece of it.
Imagine going back up again.
Let's go to work.
This is true. This is insane.
Lay down. I got the morphine. Stop!
You're going home, Desmond. We've taken Hacksaw.
Desmond.
It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
$75. Wow. Nice long life.
I just kept praying, Lord, please help me get one more. When I got this, I say, Lord, please help me get one more.
When you're under conviction, that is not a joke. That's what you are.
In the long run, finding out that he was one of the bravest persons alive, and then to have him end up saving my life was the irony of the whole thing.
I took water from my canteen, got some bandage, and I washed his face. Man, he just lit up. And if I hadn't got anything more toward that smile he gave me, I'd have been well repaid.
By Mel Gibson. Wow. Wow.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna have to read up on this.
Yeah. That is. Wow.
Kind of one of those movies that makes you realize your life's not that hard.
Yeah.
Reminds you what real hardship is like.
Yeah. I just couldn't imagine ever living through that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, I'm sure he had his, you know, issues and still maybe suffered a little bit and nightmares and PTSD, whatever. But just to come back and continue to talk about it and live a full life and...
Yeah.
Damn.
Amazing movie.
Yeah.
Definitely want to know more about the real story now. It's something I never heard about. I never knew anything about this story. Definitely worthy of making a movie out of.
Yeah, I'm so glad I watched that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great performances. Andrew Garfield was amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
The dude, I don't know his name, but he was in Avatar. He's much better in this than he was in Avatar. If you guys know anything more about this story, make sure you send us some comments. I'd love to know more about what really happened and how much is true. Some of these scenes were, if some of this stuff, if it actually happened, that blows my mind. Yeah. If he really did swat away 2 grenades before he got injured, that's insane. So if anybody has any more info on that, I'd really like to know. So yeah. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.